William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. We're going to sleep.
UMAR, AHMED, IFL TV, MTK Global. We're in Leeds. It's nearly fight night. I'm joined by Sean O'Hagan, father and trainer of Josh Warrington. How are you doing, sir?
I'm absolutely marvellous. Absolutely marvellous.
Shame the weather isn't marvellous.
Well, you know, it don't matter what it's doing, does it, when you're in gym there and you've got this coming up? You know what I mean? We'll deal with weather later.
Now, Kid Galahad comes into the champion's backyard. We all know about Josh Warrington's fan base. Leeds going to be a hostile atmosphere. Do you think that's going to play a part, Sean?
Well, yeah, personally I do. I mean, everybody says they're not bothered. They've fought big events before, but until you've been to the arena and you've walked out in front of that lot, you really don't know. You really don't. It's something else, isn't it? You know. I mean, fans are extremely loud. They're vocal. And there's going to be lots of them there. So yeah, I think it must do. I mean, as an opponent, it's not nice, is it? You know, and they really don't like him. His comments that he's made, how he presents himself, just how he represents boxing. You know, they're going to let him know, aren't they?
Anything in particular where you're saying how he represents boxing? Are you referring to the failed test?
I am referring to the failed test, and not just that. How he behaves away from boxing as well. You know, we've seen him and his so-called gym mates, the antics that they get up to there, you know. That's not an ambassador for the sport, that's embarrassing. Okay.
Your son's been written off numerous times in the Selby fight, even in the Frampton fight, going in as IBF champion. This time, though, is obviously bookies have him as favourite. Has his mindset changed at all? Has anything changed?
Not whatsoever, because what I do is we train the same way for every fight. We'll train like we challenge you. Keep reminding him all the way through what there is at stake. We remind him about, you know, rewards that are to be gained. You know, he's a consummate professional, he's a genuine world champion. That don't come into it. We don't take people lightly. We'll do what we've always done and we'll do it to the best of his ability.
I think it's fair to say Team Warrington wanted to go straight into unification with Oscar Valdez, possibly go over to the States. But obviously this mandatory came around. I'm not saying you were trying to avoid Kid Galahad or anything, because you wanted to unify, so you wanted to go on to better things. But was it slightly annoying that you had to deal with this mandatory?
To be honest, no, not really, not for me. I mean, it's my job as his trainer to get him ready and prepare him for whoever we fight. And I think what you've got to do is you've got to clean up domestically, haven't you, before you can really call yourself genuine world champion, you know. We've fought better than Galahad before. In the build-up, we've fought better than Galahad several times, you know. But that's not to say we're doing it lightly. We're still going to do a job, but we've got to do it even more convincingly and put a show on. And that's what we'll do.
We know your son's best attributes, his work rate, his power's very underrated. Carl said that.
Very underrated.
What sort of good attributes, if you like, have you seen in Kid Galahad?
He's evasive, he's tricky, but you know he brings that typical England style that going back a few years ago it'd have been a shock, wouldn't it, if you got in there with him, you know, because as you know you don't get a chance to rehearse it. But we've seen everything that they do now. We've seen it for years and years and years. So we've had the opportunity to come up with something to kind of take that away from him, you know. You can't bring anything that we've not seen before.
And you're confident it'll be still on Saturday night?
100% confident.
Okay. So you don't want to look past Saturday night. We've seen in boxing just recently what can happen in terms of underdogs winning. But if you do beat Kid Galahad and it all goes your way on Saturday night, are you looking straight next at Oscar Valdez?
We don't know. We'd have to sit down with Frank and see what his thoughts are, you know. There's a full team. We'll sit down, all of us together, and we'll make a decision then. But like I say, I don't look past that. Saturday night, firmly, he's in the sights now. He's in the sights, and that's what we're doing. We're focusing on that, nothing else. We'll get a job done. Guaranteed 100% and still.
All right, Sean, I appreciate your time on IFL TV. We look forward to a Saturday night. Big night in Leeds.
Can't wait for it, always a pleasure.
Cheers, top man, thank you.
No worries.
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. We're doing a sleep.